Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys. It appears that ESPN's First Takes uh, ratings are plummeting since the departure of Max Kellerman, which, me, myself, I say when it comes to Stephen A. Smith, good. Look, I'm not the biggest Max Kellerman fan in the world. And no, I don't have enough proof to proclaim Max Kellerman a WS or, a racist. Just don't have enough evidence. But I do think he tries a little bit too hard at times to prove that he's down. But he isn't as bad as Michael Rappaport. But at the end of the day, I understand Max Kellerman grew up in the Bronx and stuff, and I know Max Kellerman at one time, he tried his hand in rapping. But, okay. But besides that, I would watch First Take with Max Kellerman occasionally. I didn't think Max Kellerman was the worst person they had. I thought Max Kellerman for post Skip Bayless, I think he did the best he could. I think for the time being, he made it work. But at the end of the day, keep in mind, when First Take was Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless, we already know Skip Bayless was top banana. We all know that Skip Bayless was top billing. Shout out to the audio too. Y'all don't know nothing about that. But nevertheless, when Skip Bayless left for Fox Sport, it became Stephen A. Smith's, solo vehicle. So he kind of liked the idea of him being, the top guy, and Max Kellerman being top billing to him. So, 5 years passed. It got to the point, I guess, where him and Max Kellerman just couldn't tolerate each other anymore. Or it got to the point, remember, it's a debate show. Whether people like it or not, if you constantly debate somebody and they are always on the opposite side, it is going to get nerve-wracking. And ain't nothing wrong with having different opinions about certain stuff. But when you constantly don't agree, after a while it gets stale. And then it gets to the point to where, okay, you don't need to be around this person anymore. Because it gets to a point where sometimes a person will just disagree with you just for the hell of it. Just to try to show you up or try to try to sneak diss you. Because we have, a few bitch niggas that try to do that on YouTube, try to sneak diss you and do little weak shit like that. But I know when it's all said and done, they just, pretty much punks that hide behind their phones or their computers, that type of shit. But, it is what it is. But was I satisfied with Max Kellerman's job? Well, you know what? Hey, I don't write Max Kellerman's checks. So, you know what I'm saying? He did all right to me. Now, when I listen to Max talk boxing, I don't agree with everything he says when it comes to boxing, but I agree with some of the stuff he says. He is a boxing historian. He knows his boxing. I know my boxing. But at the same time, we don't have to have the same take, in the same, agreement all the time. But there are going to be times where we should agree some of the times. But when you constantly disagree, at the end of the day, it kind of runs stale. So, you just have people like that. And I think it just got to the point where Stephen A. Smith, I think to a certain degree, he already has a gigantic head, but he got even more big-headed to where he just wanted Max Kellerman off. And maybe he saw Max Kellerman as a threat. Who knows? But, I just wanted to give my take on it. That's all I have to say. This your boy Town Biz. I'm gone.